a few years ago, we started Gender Bender Day, which girls can dress like boys and boys can dress like girls. And we thought that it was a fabulous idea for all of our students who were struggling with gender identity issues, who this could be the one day where they could dress the way they wanted to dress without any judgment or repercussions. Some of the students in the GSA were not happy with the Gender Bender Day. So I was confused and I asked the students, why, and no one really had a answer for me. So I talked to our previous principal, Dr. Don Friend, and asked him, because he was a large part of coming up with the Gender Bender Day, and I asked him, why would students not like the idea of the Gender Bender Day? And his input was, well, perhaps students who are struggling with gender identity issues don't think that it's funny and maybe think that people are poking fun at it. Yeah. So I thought about it some more and went to my student government leadership, my 4 student government officers, and asked them how they would feel about having a social justice week.
This is a college preparatory high school. Mm-hmm. How education and social justice training, and specifically protest training or activism training, mm-hmm. That's involved in the program this week relates to preparing kids to go to college?
Okay. That's a great question. I actually got the idea for Social Justice Week from colleges. I was Googling it and looking on Facebook, and everywhere where I found a Social Justice Week was from different colleges. I believe I even borrowed our mission statement from Georgia State University's Social Justice Week. Every day we're dealing with teenagers who have all that teenage angst, and I think it comes with the territory and working with teenagers where they like that, with that spark that they have, they want to fight the power. And I recognize that, and I also recognize the fact that we sit in the position of power. The fortunate part of this situation is that we want to work with our students. And our students, if they want something, need to learn how to advocate for themselves, because nonviolent protest training is, at its roots, advocacy for yourself and for your group. So I believe in teaching our teenagers who are inherently going to protest something to teach them how to do it so that they ultimately can get what they want and need.
Social Justice Week it's geared around many political topics and subjects, okay. It seems. Is there any other times or any other weeks or days that have been devoted to other sort of lines in the political process or political argument?
In our recent history, no, but I believe it was 2005, perhaps 2006, there were budget cuts that were going on the federal and on the state levels that were affecting not just Chicago Public Schools, but our school as well. And we created a school-wide civics lesson where we educated our students on how the federal and state budgets work. It was approved by the Chicago Public School Law Department. Whole school got up, led by our band, and our band director walked to the State of Illinois building where there was going to be a protest. Our LSC student representative spoke. We had student speakers who were there, and nonviolent protest, they exercised their right to assemble, and
what was the subject of the protest?
The budget cuts.
Budget, okay.
Yeah, there are pictures on our website too. My favorite poster was it said this child left behind with an arrow pointed to her. It was pretty cool.